Rahim, Rabbi Shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Alright, thank you so much everyone, and thank you so much to Professor IRTS Dr. Nur Kamariah Nordin from Faculty of Engineering, University Putra Malaysia. It was my alma mater, Prof.
Alhamdulillah.
Alright, so friends of UTeM, alright, I hope everyone is in the ping of health. Thank you so much for being with us today. All right, and again, on behalf of Center for Academic Excellence and Scholarship, I would like to extend the gratitude to Prof. Kamaria for being with us today. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as we know, the purpose of this course actually to inform academic staff of UTeM on the Sustainable Development Goal, SDG, Prof,
Yes.
in context of academia. So each and every one of us know that the role of universities and faculties, as well as ourselves as the academia, in achieving the SSG are also presented during the course. Okay, participants were also exposed to the challenges of measuring progress and potential solution with regards to SSG. All right, so without further ado, I would like to call upon Prof. TF Dr. Nur Kamariah Nordin from University Putra Malaysia.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mulyati, Professor Mulyati. I don't get your full salutation.
Mulyati, Prof. Dr. Mulyati. You can call me Mulyati.
Okay. Call me Noor. And I'm Noor, yeah, and I can see that a few names that I'm very familiar with, yeah. I've been with UTM quite some times as a student examiner, as friends, yeah, as a panel. Yeah, I'm quite familiar with UTEM, but I'm surprised that I've been identified by Shakir to do by Dr. Shakir to do this. Yeah, but he said I'm one of the list. I'm one of the listed name, but I hope I do justice to all of you today. It's more of a sharing what we have. Yeah, it's not. I'm not teaching. Yeah, it's definitely just sharing. Yeah, what we have. All right. So let me share my Allahu Akbar. Dia tak boleh buka sistem preference pula. Dah. Kena buka sistem preference saya dululah. Can I just email WhatsApp you and then somebody open it for me? Is it okay? Otherwise it will
Sure,
take
Prof.
a while. Okay, let me just hantar ke Baini boleh ke? Because she's the one who text me this link.
Boleh, Prof. Boleh.
Boleh,
Yeah?
Prof.
Okay.
Boleh.
Okay. So let me just share it and then you can use it. I hope it's useful so that you can use it to others who did not attend today. So let me find the file. Where did I put it? Yeah. Okay. It was in talks. Okay. Okay, somebody has to be my clicker. I hope you don't mind.
Sure, Prof.
Okay, somebody just need to be my clicker. So I've sent it to Baini, I think, the one who contacted me earlier. Yeah.
All right.
There's been some misunderstanding. I have never updated my front page of my CV, to be honest. It's still at ENG when we don't even use that for like very long time. Okay, so sorry about that. So have you received it? It has been sent. Yeah, I can see that you have seen it.
Ya,
Okay.
dah dapat, Prof.
Okay. So sila kita share sama-sama. But somebody got to be my clicker. Saya lupa, saya jarang guna Webex, so saya tak pernah set up for Webex. So dia ada firewall lah dia, bagai-bagai lah. Okay, I'm gonna do this both the presentation ada Melayu, ada English, so it's compilation of here and there. So just bear with me lah, yeah. I hope all of you can speak both. Yeah. Kalau ada foreigners, I'm sorry, I'm in trouble because some of my slides are in Malay. Where are we?
Okay, Prof.
Okay.
Kami ambil masa sikit, Prof.
Okay, boleh-boleh.
Prof, ya. So untuk event hari ni, Prof selesa yang macam mana? Maksudnya kalau ada Q&A session,
Anytime you like, yeah, rather than simpan kat ujung. Ujung is longer time. Okay, ujung of 10 minutes also longer for me because I forgot. So might as well kita interactive lah.
Alright.
Because this is online, otherwise everybody will go to sleep.
Boleh. Alright, so untuk rakan-rakan akademik UTeM, okay, jika ada apa-apa soalan yang ingin ditanyakan kepada Prof, bolehlah kita bertanya semasa during the session itself.
Yeah, so you can, kalau yang shy, ada ke yang shy, Syarah? Kalau ada yang shy, bolehlah tulis kan, and Dr. Mulyati will help us on that.
Alright, okay, here you are.
Okie dokie, just run it. Okay, so this is just saying hi to SDG. Yeah, and I'm Noor. I'll be sharing it with UTeM. To be honest, this is my first time sharing it, even though I've done a lot of my son, Malaysian Sustainable University Campus. Yeah, so we've done a lot of that, but not SDG to academic per se. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, so the agenda for today, I'm going to introduce you. Just click. I'm going to introduce you a little bit before we start, so that we can relate a little bit later, yeah, on SDG, what SDG is about and how it comes about, yeah. And the gist of today is actually how we can relate that to our content if it's not there, yeah, and how we can use that SDG as our delivery. We can do both, to be honest, yeah. And I'll be sharing a few of UPM case study, the one that's already running, yeah. And you can have some activity if we have times left. Otherwise, we can just discuss. And number 5 is discuss. So I'm not doing justice to myself and to you if I'm not next. If I'm not coming out with the learning outcomes, yeah. Learning outcomes of today is if I've done my job, if you are able to explain what SDG is, yeah. At least, yeah, but not all. Kalau at the end of the day saya jumpa SDG datang apa, dan you kata ada 17, Prof. That's good enough for me, yeah. So and there's no, I don't think anybody can remember all 17, but we can always refer, yeah. And number 2 is you'll be able to identify appropriate content and delivery related to SDG based on your current course, yeah, and able to plan your own course based on your CLO and include SDG in your teaching and learning activities. And also probably if we have time, you're able to present, share with the group the kind of, after you craft your own TLA, yeah. And if we have time, we can recap and do some discussion at the end. All right, next. Okay, apa tu SDG? Yeah, it's Sustainable Development Goals. Yeah, kita dah start bagi apa tu pada pelajar kita. Kalau kita start kelas, kita dah bagi information on that. Kita suruh dia baca, flip classroom, baca malam tadi. Besok pagi kita tanya. Ya, walaupun it is not in our content because that's awareness over and above of the requirement. So it is apa tu dia panggil matlamat pembangunan mampan, ya, Sustainable Development Goal ada 17, ya. Dan it's been stated by UN, ya, pada 2015. But later we will see that they have started even in the millennium. They call it Millennium Development Goals, ya. So later dia dapati millennium tu tak boleh nak jalan, so dia kena reactivate balik. They call it Sustainable Development Goal, ya. Okay, and we also have environment, societal and governance, ESG, yang part of SDG, ya, sebab SDG is all about the 5P, dia panggil people, planet, prosperity, peace and partnership, where nobody is left behind. If you talk about SDG, everybody should comes in. Even the laziest person also can easily comes into this SDG. Okay, next. Okay, sebenarnya kalau kita tengok, dia kata SDG tadi has to be like, you have to have a policy, otherwise it will be like piecemeal. Orang buat sana sikit, orang buat sini sikit, ya, dia tak jadi concerted effort, ya. Dan we are so lucky kami dapat a project from European Union, Masa, ya, nama dia Malaysian Sustainable University Network, and ada 8 universiti kat situ. Minta ampun, UTeM not there yet, yeah. But UTeM can always come into the network because projek dah habis ya 2021 hingga 2023 2020 hingga 2023 baru je habis, and we are very busy writing the report, and dia orang punya report proposal pun 160 muka surat. Dah bayangkan report untuk akhir lah, dia macam thesis juga ya. So it's not easy ya. Seronok dapat duit 5 juta pun rupanya susah ya. So we realize that as being a coordinator sangat-sangat susah, tapi we got all this consortium yang really helpful ya. Dan kita ada 3 dari Europe yang kind of help us how to really put SDG in the classroom, how to put SDG in our research, how to put SDG in our management dan sebagainya. Yeah. So next. Because then it has to be at policy level. Sebab tu my son itself is a national structural project ya, yang dia dibantu oleh Ministry of Higher Education, dan di mana slowly the governance of it akan come maybe later, macam ISO juga, it will be part of our agenda in every meeting ya. And kalau dah masuk dalam meeting mestilah masuk dalam curriculum juga later on insyaAllah. So next. Saja nak share gambar seronok tu, gambar pergi ke Spain masa our kick off meeting lah gitu. Okay, next. Okay, sejarah penubuhan SDG, how SDG comes about ya. Kalau kita tengok, dia started dengan MDG ya, Millennium Development Goals, sebab dia started pada millennium tahun 2000 gitu. Dan dia realise banyak country never got the buy-in ya. Kita sama juga. Kita tak pernah pun got the buy-in. Walaupun kita dengar-dengar, okay dia orang buat development goal semua tu ya. Dan tapi dia really khawatir sebab Afrika langsung tak gerak. Kan, Afrika especially negeri yang sangat-sangat mundur dari kita ya, langsung tak bergerak. So pada 2015 they come up with this SDG, barulah nampak. Kemudian dia kata Europe semua tak boleh dah bina tak boleh dah bina kereta yang bukan hybrid, at least yang tak boleh lagi bina pada 2025. They cannot anymore ada kereta yang totally petrol, tak boleh dah. Dia kena, tak boleh dah totally diesel. So dia kena hybrid at least, dan semua electric. But we don't know how it's going to be implemented. Nampak macam a bit slow It's almost 2025. Yeah. So kita realise that kita tak adalah that kekangan. Tapi sebab dia orang pun dah sakan nak ambil all the resources from all the country. Now the kekangan is to them lah. Yeah. But they are helping a lot as well. Yeah. So next. So that is the sejarah on penubuhan SDG ya. Dan again on this 5P tu, people, planet, we are looking at these goals involve all these 5 ya. People, planet, prosperity. Sebab kita expect prosperity will come to everybody, not just to negara yang maju ya. And peace ya, sebab banyak violence, worry sangat sekarang ya. And partnership among semua ya, not just among countries but also among industry, among intra partnership among industry and university and so on so forth. Boleh ya tanya kalau ada apa-apa nak share in between ya. So next. Can we go next? Okay, so now just bear with me. So that's about, I need to share with you the data and also the 17 SDGs so that kita boleh relate lah sikit, supaya kita bila kita nampak kita punya CLO tu, kita tahu kita boleh relate to this, kita can easily relate that to certain, bukan semua there are certain. So kita in education not necessarily related only to quality education which is SDG 4. Kita boleh relate to any, nanti kita tengok contoh nanti ya. Alright, so number 1, no poverty dia panggil ya. So is the objective is to end poverty in all its form everywhere. Kalau kita tengok data 4 years of progress against poverty, tiba-tiba semua rosak because of COVID. Everybody back to poverty. Bukannya saya nak senyum sebab saya rasa macam sayang lah the effort tu gone because of COVID. Kita tak rasa bila COVID datang mula-mula tu, pada when the project started actually masa COVID, we realised that betul ke 2 years ni dia kata baru nak recover, tapi betul pejam celik our student 2 years wasted. If I say wasted, sebenarnya online tu not helping them so much, right? So kalau kita tengok working poverty, tengok data-data dia, rate rose for the first time in 2 decades. Sangat tinggi, 8 million into poverty all of a sudden. Dan banyak kerja tak ada kat Malaysia pun dan sebagainya. Rising inflation juga, the cost of it ya. Dan unemployment punya cash benefit dan sebagainya ya. So kalau kita tengok This is what I'm trying to project to you. Setiap satu SDG tu ada sebabnya why we do this. Because all the data that they have collected. Yeah. Okay, next. That is SDG 1 on no poverty. SDG 2 is to end hunger. Yeah. End hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. Yeah. So dekat Europe, kita malu. Rupanya dia orang nak makan daging pun dia orang segan. Yeah. Sebab dia orang relate kepada SDG, kita ingat kan? Dah Allah bagi daging, makanlah kan. Okay, so macam tu. So bila kita makan sesama dia orang, kita nampak dia orang makan sayur banyak. Cerita sayur pun kena tanam kan, kena pakai tanah kan. But dia punya apa tu, impact tu lagi teruk kalau daging ya. Dia sebab macam-macam dia punya sebab kalau kita nak bela lembu, kita kena clearkan land dan sebagainya. Dia punya repercussion, dia punya implication tu banyak rupanya. Jauh kalau kita tengok all this data on end hunger. 47% of countries in the world masih lagi affected dengan food prices, soaring food prices. Ya. Dan kalau kita tengok 149 million children underage masih lagi suffer from malnutrition dan sebagainya. Kalau kita tengok data ni, kita malu, and they have done all this information supaya kita, this is just general awareness ya. Kalau kita belum nampak, kita akan nampak. This is quite recent. After COVID, they updated this data. Yeah. Okay, next. Number 3, dia kata ensure healthy lives and promote well-being. So due to COVID, kita nampak 500 million people infected because of COVID, yeah, and 15 million deaths, yeah, because of that. Bukan sebab COVID saja, subsequent to COVID, tak ada makanan dan sebagainya, yeah, dan disrupted essential health punya sources. Kalau kita tengok data tu alarming lah, yeah. I won't go through each one, but it's good for you to relate nanti ya. Cuba kita tengok TB. Kita tak pernah ada TB dulu dah. For a long time, kita punya country konon dah no TB. Kita tak perlu pun vaksin. Inject masa kita kecil untuk TB. Unlike masa zaman kita dulu kena, tapi anak-anak kita dah tak kena. Tapi with all this migration of daripada underdeveloped country, especially dari Bangladesh, TB is back in Malaysia because of that. So that's the price that we pay for not being lazy, for development. Kita maju dan kita boleh employ orang luar, tapi orang luar tu bawa penyakit bagi kita. So those are the things. We have to ensure healthy lifestyle dan juga promote well-being among us. So that's number 3. Number 4, SDG 4. Ada 17 ni, we go quickly, don't worry. Okay, number 4 is ensure inclusivity. Kena everybody inclusive and equitable. Equitable does not mean equal. Equitable meaning if you're not there, we bring you up. If you kat bawah, kita bawa naik you. Kalau you kat atas, you tunggu sampai orang lain semua naik. So that is equity we're talking about. Semua orang deserve. Macam equity in education. Semua orang deserve to go to tertiary education. So kalau kita tengok COVID-19 punya pandemic has depended a global learning crisis. So what happened? Dulu kalau kita diminta buat 30% online, semua duk engkau lah, duk bagi kat orang tu, bagi kat orang ni. Kita punya tak nak tu sebab kita tahu universiti kita kena report to KPT, tapi kita duk tolak kat orang, tolak kat ini, asalkan tu cukup 30 untuk fakulti kita report kepada TNCA report kepada KPT. Tiba-tiba semua orang tiba-tiba pandai lah orang kata. So that's how we adapt. That's how resilient we are. Sebab kita smart, kita dah gone through the mill. Bayangkan children yang budak-budak yang kat kampung tu. How can they adapt immediately macam kita? Sebab they have not gone through the mill. Dia bangun-bangun, dia pergi sekolah. Tiba-tiba kena sekolah cara lain. Dia boleh ke? 2 minit cikgu kat dalam tu, dia dah lena kat rumah. Tu pun kalau dia ada gadget. Kalau tak ada, macam mana? So kalau kita tengok 24 million learners affected. Dan sebenarnya, due to that, ramai orang berhenti sekolah. Nak pergi cari pula dia orang ni. Kalau kat Sarawak tu sebenarnya, is a real case. Budak-budak tiba-tiba tak nak sekolah. Dia kata, apa sekolah macam ni? Dia gadget pun tak ada. Dan puan duduk rumah 2 tahun, nak buat apa pergi sekolah? So benda-benda macam tu lah yang kita kena worry. So next, SDG 5. When you have time, you go through the data, you'll be surprised what we didn't know. Yeah. So achieve gender equality, kita sebenarnya kat Malaysia tak ada sangat gender equality. So I'm just gonna go quickly on this. Sebab kat Malaysia insyaAllah kalau kita buka ni pun banyak perempuan kan. Lelaki yang kena cari equality tu. Sorry guys. So next. Number 6. Number 6 is ensure availability and sustainable management of water. Ya, so kita insyaAllah tak ada masalah water, tapi Afrika sangat ada masalah water. Cumanya masalah kita ecosystem of the water tu, ya, ecosystem being degraded, ya, at alarming rates. Ya. Over the past 300 years, dia kata over 85% of our planet near wetland have been lost. Tiba-tiba dia orang buat pembangunan dan sebagainya. So I like to share with you what happened in our kampung. Ya, kami kampung Abu Bakar Baginda, my place kat kawasan ni. Dulu masa saya masuk 10 tahun yang lalu, sambil bawa kereta nak keluar ke UPM tu tak lalu tengok parit. Parit sepanjang lalu ada panggil. Dia sebenarnya pergi daripada Sungai Hitam di kawasan Bangi ni. Tapi ya Allah, kotor sungguh parit tu. Ya, tak nampak rupa parit, nampak penuh dengan macam-macam. Now, baru 3 years ago bila Datuk Seri Zaini Ujang take up kereta, dia every week dia akan pergi kepada semua sungai. Dan malu saya tak, dia orang Bangi lah, dia duduk kat Bangi, okey lah. So dia datang setiap sungai dan our sungai is one of them yang dia datang clear. Dia bawa student daripada UTeM, dia bawa student dari UKM, dia tak ajak pula student UPM, tapi we got the benefit lah. Yeah. We got the benefit dan datanglah tengok sungai kami dan nampak macam sungai. Walaupun bukan macam sungai Switzerland yang air dia Masya Allah jernih clear. Saya tak pernah tengok tapi saya tengok kat gambar-gambar. Masya Allah ikan boleh nampak berjalan. Ya, ikan tak berjalan lah, ialah berenang. Okay. I'm so impressed. Tapi kami belum sampai level tu, tapi at least sampah dah tak nampak. Air masih kotor lah. Yeah, but you'll be surprised. Come and visit our park. Dia buat walkway sepanjang kita panggil waterfront dah. Konon-konon dah ada waterfront. Dulu tak nampak waternya. Yeah, so that's true story. Memang he really believes in SDG dan dia boleh relate SDG dengan hadis. So I'm so impressed lah. Yeah, okay. So that is number 6. Number 7. Number 7 kita tengok ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy. So energy, ya. Dekat UPM kami dah ada sistem because of my son punya project tu, kami ada sistem untuk monitor energy dan juga predict. We have a system to predict energy, sama ada kita akan energy kita akan bertambah ke next month dan sebagainya. We do it throughout the campus, throughout the whole campus lah. Yeah, all the 17 faculty and all the 9 institute kita monitor dia punya penggunaan dan kita predict dan kita relate that information to our facility unit, ya, kepada pengarah facility. Dan projek kami tu memang dia dah jadi projek universiti lah. Yeah, so that's how we should bring SDG in. Kalau dia macam suka-suka, tiba-tiba rasa Dr. Fakrul je nak buat, dia tiba rasa Dr. Mulyati je nak buat, dia tak jadi macam tu. Ya? Dia tak menyeluruh. Okay. So that is 7. 8. Can go quickly. 8 is on promote, sustain, inclusive and sustainable economic growth. Yeah. So kalau kita tengok global economic recovery is hampered again by COVID, by inflation and everything. And come tiba-tiba datang Ukraine punya war pula. Kalau kita tengok kat bawah tu, pada 2020 dah konon nak naik dah. Pada 2021 kita dah boleh manage dah kita punya COVID. Tiba-tiba datang Ukraine punya war pula. Sistem jatuh balik. So the whole global economy, not just Malaysia, yeah, Malaysia impacted lah because of that. Yeah. Okay, next 9. Okay, kita nak kena build resilient lah. So we play a major role on this. Yeah, resilient on infrastructure, sustainable industrialization and foster innovation. So kalau kita tengok yang ni, kita selalu kata kalau engineering kita tick yang ni lah, kita apa-apa kita kata kita tick yang ni. So sebab kita play a role bila kita minta budak kita design, dia kena design in this in mind. Ya, dia kena design apa society nak. dia kena design such a way yang dia kena discuss dengan society apa society nak, dan dia kena consider all this impact to society dan sebagainya. Kalau kita dah buat manufacturing yang macam mana, kita pakai material yang macam mana, design yang macam mana, ya, sebab small scale industry ni kita dah nampak dia lack access to financial support. So macam mana cara, sebab now kita tahu IR 4.0 coming in and everything, so small scale industry dia tak mampu nak bertahan. Ya, kita nampak yang kaya makin kaya lah sebab dia boleh invest into IR 4.0, into robotics and everything. Tapi yang kecil tu masih, so kita kena consider benda-benda tu bila kita buat, bila kita teach our student to design, especially in our, kalau engineering lah, in integrated design project IDP, ya, dan sebagainya lah, ya. Alright, next. Okay, number 10, SDG 10, reduce inequality within among the countries. Dia kata kita ada 6,000 migrants yang lost their lives, ya, bukan sebab because masa pandemic tu kita mestilah kita dahulukan orang kita untuk vaksin dan sebagainya dan jaga sebagainya, ya. Banyak negara yang dia just neglect dia punya migrant dan sebagainya, and they lost their life, ya. The deadliest since 2017 dia panggil, ya. Dan refugee is a lot because of civil war in IOC country, ya, dan Ukraine, so a lot of that. So macam mana kita nak reduce inequality among us, ya. Sebab dia orang cakap about equality and everything, but inequality happens everywhere regardless, ya, still, ya. Okay, number 11. Number 11 is on cities, sustainable cities lah dia panggil. Make cities and human settlement inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable. Macam mana kita nak buat sustainable kalau masih ada 1 billion slum dwellers, ya. We're talking about, dia ada macam ada rumah, kalau setinggan kat Malaysia macam ada rumah, tapi dia punya sanitation, dia punya sewage semua tu main hantam aja, macam-macam aja. So the hygiene factor tu been neglected, ya. So dan rumah dia pun bukannya anybody anytime boleh bin demolish, boleh bin dirosakkan, ya. So macam mana kita nak buat macam tu? Dan kita tahu what happened to Turkey and Syria, 50,000 meninggal. Walaupun dia tahu benda tu coming, they cannot do anything because their building have not catered for that. Unlike in Japan, ya. So memang dia dah ajar dari kecil macam mana. So dia orang dapat warning tu pun macam every time dia dapat warning. So dia warning kali ni pun dia macam okay lah, mungkin jadi, mungkin tak jadi, mungkin not that big. But they did not realize it's going to be big. Dan dia orang punya bangunan tak boleh langsung nak cater for that, ya. So sebab nampak aja Turki tu near Europe, but they are not. They are macam Asian masih, macam kita juga, not prepared for that, ya. So how do we make our cities? Kalau kita tengok city dweller kan, kalau kita masih seorang-seorang duk bawa kereta rata-rata, kita tak ada public transport yang kita boleh percaya. Kita percaya dah public transport dekat KL ni, cuma dia punya sesak tu, ya, is too much. Tapi it's good. Kita tengok anak-anak kita dah start tak nak beli kereta. Alhamdulillah, sebab kawan saya dekat Europe, dia tanya, why do you need 2 cars? Dia tak tahulah kat rumah saya ada 7. Okay. Semua anak-anak ada, ya. Malu, nasib baiklah masa tu anak-anak tak balik, ada 2 je. Why do you need 2 cars? I just katalah our public transport is not yet dependable. Padahal boleh je, cuma yalah kita memalukan diri kita sebab dia orang the moment dia sampai Malaysia, dia cari all this public transport on how they bergerak. Dia tak cari pun Grab last alternative untuk dia, ya. Dia cari public transport yang konon-konon tak pakai all this, pakai elektrik lah, ya. Okay. So that is on 11. Number 12 is ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Ya, kalau kita tengok banyak kita membuang makanan, ya. Cuma kat negeri-negeri Europe dia dah start bayar. The one that you didn't pay, you have to pay extra because of that. Ya, adalah some pun orang tak suka. Kat Malaysia bila cuba buat yang tu dah macam-macam mengamuk orang, kan. So kita mungkin pernah tengok kot some video yang ada this NGO yang kutip makanan yang tak makan, ya. Dan ada restoran yang bagi makanan-makanan lebih, dan they really can recycle that food, and nampak Sedap pula tengok kan. Dia masak semula dengan sos dan sebagainya. Nampak lawa pula. Edible lah sebab we know that it is leftovers, ya. Kalau kita mungkin kita tak makan kan. Tapi untuk orang lapar, dia makan je. Ya. So that's how they really make full use of leftovers lah, ya. Tak buang makanan dan sebagainya. So that is yang kita kena learn lah sebelum kita setiap pagi bila saya ikat setiap malam sebelum tidur, bila saya ikat sampah tu saya tengok betul ke saya nak buang benda-benda ni. Ya, kadang benda tu memang boleh recycle, ya, ataupun betul ke saya dah separate properly. Ya, slowly kita teach our home dulu, teach our home dulu. And then we go bigger to our students and so on so forth. Ya. Tengok nombor 13. Take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. Sebab kalau kita tengok coral reef, dia perubahan of 1.5 degrees pun Celsius, 1.5 degrees pun dia akan mati. Dia dah 90% akan mati. Kalau 2 darjah aja semua mati. 100% mati. So bayangkan perubahan climate sekarang sangat ketara, sama ada sangat sejuk ataupun sangat panas, dan air pun kadang-kadang tiba-tiba dia kata air pasang lebih, ya, dan tiba-tiba semua orang jadi flooded. So all these extremities yang kita dulu tak pernah perasan, but now kita perasan, dan kita kena perasan more now that we know the requirement of our planet and the requirement of us to do certain things, how we can help the planet and everything. Yeah. Okay, so that is 13. Number 14 is conserve and sustainably use the ocean. Sebab ocean banyak dia punya resources yang kita guna dari ocean tu, ya. So mangrove is also ocean punya apa tu, nanti I share you that story, ya. Dan marine resources dan sebagainya, sebab kita kata our ocean is endangered, ya. Dan overfishing, ocean warming, aquaculture kita, acidification kita, ya. So how can we implement complement kita punya keperluan ocean tu to something else, ya. Sebab increase acidification yang threaten kita punya marine life, ya. 90% of world's fisheries are employed in small scale fisheries. So macam mana kita nak tolong diorang ni, ya, supaya sebab small scale ni dia sukatilah, dia nak buat macam mana pun as long as dia dapat that income, kan. So how can we inform dia orang, bagi dia orang awareness supaya walaupun they are small scale, they have the responsibility to maintain the ocean, to help the ocean, yeah. So number 15, let's go quickly. Number 15 on protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, sustainable manage forest, ya. Kalau kita tengok benda-benda macam ni lah yang kita malu bila jalan karak tu, bila banjir gitu, yang turun apa? Pokok-pokok yang dipotong, yang dia orang belum ambil, kan. I mean, it's a shame that we let that happen. Tapi kalau dia buat deforestation, dia buat for aquaculture, for agriculture, for crop ke, okay lah for developing country, right? Tapi kalau developed country memang dia tak boleh buat langsung dah, ya. Untuk kita tak boleh tak buat sebab we are developing, we still have to deforest, kita masih kena clear the land untuk kita punya crop punya penanaman tanaman, ya, sebagainya. So yang itu pun sebenarnya kita kena reduce kalau ikut keperluan SDG, ya. Dan okay, dan binatang kita semua terkesan lah because of that, right? Tengok sampai harimau pun dah datang kat kampung. Kalau kampung saya ni, kadang pokok saya tengok macam dah rosak tu, bukanlah orang khianat, it's babi. Ya, betul-betul babi. Bila adalah orang ambil daripada CCTV rumah masing-masing, tunjuklah 6 ekor babi berjalan dengan anak bini dia, anak beranak dia. Ya, comel semuanya. Kita nak buat macam mana, kawasan ni semua dia dah kosongkan. Dia nak pergi mana? Dia kena cari. Rupanya dia tengok setiap pokok keladi yang cantik-cantik tu, dia ingatkan ada ubi. Dia sodok. Dia sodok, dia ingatkan dapat makan. Saya tak boleh nak marah, ya. Sebab kesian sangat kat dia orang, ya. Dia orang terpaksa keluar dari hutan. Kalau dekat UTeM tu, dekat dia punya CIMB tu kalau pergi, memanglah tengok 2-3 ekor seronok aja macam dia pun nak pergi sekolah. Ramai sungguh dah babi everywhere dekat Bangi ni. Okay, so that is 15. Number 16 dia kata promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, yeah, and build effective, accountable and inclusive institution at all levels. So yang ni yang kita tengok tu. Sebab we need to grow louder on global peace, dia kata. Sebab malu tengok kan, suami tumbuk bini, suami tembak bini sedang tidur, bukannya bini tu gaduh dengan dia pun, ya. Dan ex-suami rebus kepala isteri dekat Hong Kong. Ya Allah, saya kata nak jadi apa ya? I'm sure they have mental problem otherwise or under substance punya control kan, we don't know. Ya, tapi it happens more and more. Is it because kita ada WhatsApp, kita dengar all this? Tapi is really alarming ya. Dan dia kata 1/3 of us, especially women, takkan berani bergerak malam-malam, takkan berani berjalan seorang-seorang malam-malam. Kita worry. Padahal kampung aja pun sini, still kita worry. Ya? Dan so macam mana kita nak promote all this, non-violence punya life. Sebab kalau saya, true story, saya bawa anak saya jumpa psikiatris ya, sebab dia sekolah tak bagus, dan dia tension, dia stress, kawan-kawan semua dah menjadi, dia tak menjadi ya. Saya tengok it's a long queue nak dapat slot. So it's not just 1 or 2 cases, it's a lot of cases, dan cases bunuh diri everywhere, not just in UPM, MMU yang dekat-dekat sini selalu dengar. Ya, cuma mungkin tak masuk paper sangat lah, ya, selalu dengar. Okay, so how do we promote that? Ya, so 17, the last but not least, partnership lah yang ni. Cuba tengok. The next one. 17 is more strengthening the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership. So partnership global, dia anggap global, tapi start small from here first. Kita partnership among university, partnership among industry ya. Sebab kalau kita tengok, dia kata in 2021 alone net ODA ataupun official development assistance daripada government, especially kita dapat yang ni tinggi sebab masa pandemic ya. Dan kita nak dia tinggi not just during pandemic, sebab kita nak bantuan tu datang globally dan bantu macam European Union punya fund, dia bukan untuk tolong untuk buat research sangat, dia lebih kepada building capacity, building awareness. So kalau kita tengok dia punya projek-projek yang dia minta, it is not so much, mungkin 1 slot saja on research, yang lain semua lebih kepada building capacity and how we can transfer our knowledge to the society and sebagainya. Yeah, so those are the 17 SDG yang in general, if you have time, go into it individually so that you realize which one you can relate most to your course. Yeah, okay. Ada soalan setakat ni ke? Oh, kita boleh go next. Okay, so UN campaign, start campaigning. Kalau kita buka banyak dokumen, ya, dokumen on sustainable, on dia punya campaign, global goal UN, dan just Google, you can find it. Next, next, dan we have to take action before that. Let's go back. Before that, can I go back? Yeah, is year of living sustainably, dia kata. Ya, sebab dia kata lazy person guide to saving world ada dalam ni. Ya, kalau kita malas ke mana pun, paling command dia kata separate lah your garbage. Ya, paling command tu. Ya, so ada banyak lazy person punya guide on that. We don't have to be macam UTeM ni dah proaktif lah, not lazy guy lah. Ya, sama at home we may be lazy. Ya, so let's go next. So number 2 kita nak pergi kepada SDG in content and delivery. Ya, ada soalan ke before we go there? Ya, bateri nak mampus pula dah. Okay, ada soalan ke yang kita boleh share, nak tanya, sebagainya? Hold on ya, I need to onkan my computer. Okay, tak ada soalan ya? Kita boleh sambung? Can I get a yes? Boleh sambung Oi, senyap sungguh lah student-student hari ni. My battery is not charging. I'm having problem with my charger actually. Okay. So let's try this, yeah. So kalau kita tengok, I'm just sharing this because kita teknologi, ya. Kalau kita tengok, this is to be released soon. I have to make that escape clause, yeah, to be released soon. It's not yet released in any standard manual or anything, yeah. So kalau kita tengok, kita dulu ada 12 kan. Kalau saya cakap kita, I'm talking about engineering fraternity. Kalau yang bukan engineering tu nanti kita go through juga, ya. For engineering kita dulu ada 12 PO, ya. Dan now dia dah jadi 11 sebab dia dah combine 6 and 7 together dan dia dah spread dia punya SDG everywhere. Kalau dulu kita punya SDG only at PO7, Engineers and Society. But now kita punya SDG is 2. If you do problem analysis, do consider sustainable development, dia kata. If you do design and development, do consider all those impact to public health dan bagai-bagai semua tu, dia kata. Yeah. If you do engineer society, more reason to ensure sustainable development impacts to society is considered, so on and so forth. Yang saya merahkan tu adalah why and how PO kita dah berubah in accordance to SDG. Ya. Kalau kita tengok PO MQA pula, MQF 2.0. Let's go next. MQF 2.0 punya learning outcomes. PO lah learning outcomes tu. Dia ada 5 cluster. Tak nampak bunyi-bunyi dekat SDG pun. But you can stretch. Yeah? Stretch leadership, autonomy and responsibility for SDG. Banyak 17 SDG boleh masuk dalam merah tu. Yeah? Personal skill, lifelong learning. You can always include SDG in there. Yeah? Based on whatever rubric you use. Kalau rubric lifelong learning dulu, dia boleh cari dia punya own material. Now dia boleh relate dia punya work tu. You stretch your rubric or your criteria of your tools of assessment. So you can easily stretch it. Yeah? So jangan kata because dia tak ada, kita tak buat. Ya, malulah. Sebab you can easily include the embed in any of the outcomes. So regardless whether you're technology based, yang memang perlu, or non-technology based, you can always relate to SDG. Alright, next. Okay, sebab UNESCO kata, by 2030, dia kata ensure all learners acquire knowledge and skill needed to promote. Kalau kita tak start promote sekarang, macam mana by 2030, we are ready to do that. In full swing, ya. But now slowly kita kena buat. Sebab Minah Irina Bukova ni kata, dia kata fundamental change is needed sebab the impact on the well-being of individual and future of our planet depend on us, ya. Sebab we are the educator, ya. Dia kata not now more than ever education has a responsibility to be in gear with the 21st century challenges and aspiration to foster all the right things on sustainable and inclusive growth and peaceful living together. So itu dia katakan, dia kata education can and must contribute to a new vision of as a sustainable global development. Yeah. SGD ke, SDG ke, terbalik-terbalik ke, yeah. As long as kita faham anything yang sustainable. Yeah. So we have this mandate from the world, yeah, to do our part. So as an educator, kalau dulu kita jadi orang tanya kita kenapa nak jadi engineer, kenapa tak jadi engineer, kenapa nak jadi lecturer? Because saya can create more engineers. So sekarang, because kita jadi educator, kita boleh impart that knowledge to more engineers than to just us. Yeah. So that's the reason kenapa we are here. We have to educate more. So not just on the content, but also on the development of this SDG thing. Next. So like kita tengok contoh lah kot, kalau boleh relate later better, we can relate better. Yeah. Okay, so okay, kalau kita tengok SDG yang pertama, contoh SDG yang pertama, dia kata whatever SDG you take, you can address cognitive, behavior and emotion. You can address that anytime. Behavior tu sometimes boleh jadi psychomotor lah, tapi SDG dia tak specifically psychomotor. Tapi kita tengok contoh SDG no poverty ni, dia kata kalau cognitive learning objective boleh, kita boleh know ataupun understand. Kita dekat Malaysia kita tak guna word understand, kita kata explain, right? Anything yang know, kita kata how can you know they understand, how can you know that they know if they cannot explain. So we use the word explain. Tak apalah, dia orang guna objective as understands and know. Dia kata learner understand the concept of extreme and relative poverty, so on so forth. So, learner knows about the local, national and global distribution of extreme poverty. So that is the cognitive part, the content part, right? Anything cognitive come from your head is the content part. So boleh tengok tu, ni contoh je. So number 2, kita juga boleh address, next. Ni baru tengok satu, no poverty punya SDG. Social emotion, dia kata. The learner is able to collaborate with others to empower individuals and communities to affect change in the distribution of power and resources in the community and beyond, such that poverty can be reduced or eradicated. So that is on our emotional learning objective. So banyak lagi dia kata, a learner is able to raise awareness about extreme poverty and how they can do differently is next on their behavior. So kita tak perlu sampai level-level ni. Kalau kita boleh map kepada kita punya PO pun dah good enough, right? You just need to the approach tu. So next. So kita juga boleh address behavior on no poverty punya. Ni contoh-contoh yang dia bagi. Dia kata learner is able to plan, implement, evaluate and replicate activities. Macam behavior lah. Kita tengok macam mana dia buat semula apa yang supaya dia boleh contribute kepada poverty reduction. And able to publicly demand and support the development and integration of policies and promote social economic justice, risk reduction strategies and poverty eradication. So on so forth. Yang ni contoh. We don't have to go deep sampai macam ni sebab kita bukannya nak buat research on this, right? Kita nak implement supaya budak kita start promoting SDG to our student. Ini just so happen if your course can relate to no poverty, go ahead and do. If your course relate to others, go ahead and do as well. So next. So let's go specifically to so this is delivery, this is approach. Yang tadi dia address 3 benda. So this is delivery. Dia kata develop partnership between school, ambil sekolah nak angkat dan ajar sekolah tu macam-macam. Dan sebenarnya kita yang nak angkat sekarang ni. So plan and run an awareness campaign. So those are the things that you can do. So that is the delivery. Next. Okay, so yang ni on specific on quality education. Quality education on cognitive je, dia kata learner understand the importance of education, so on so forth. So let's go quickly. So kalau kita ada masa, kita boleh tengok. Kalau kita ada masa at our own time, you can look at all others supaya kita boleh relate dengan kita punya course. Next. Next, boleh baca lah. Okay. Next. So saya nak tunjuk. Yang ni, this is the topic yang kita boleh include untuk quality education. Yang banyak sebenarnya tu, yang mana kalau kita buat projek katakan, kita boleh include diversity and inclusive education in our project tu. Macam mana cara kita nak buat, I can show you later that we did that. So next. And this is the delivery, how the approach of us delivering our teaching and learning activities. Okay, so contoh, saya akan ambil 2 SDG on quality education and also SDG and no poverty 1 and 4. So contoh. So ada banyak lagi contoh-contoh yang ditunjukkan yang kita boleh relate nanti insyaAllah. Next. So next is on our case study. Kita akan tunjuk contoh. Kalau boleh relate, Alhamdulillah. Kalau tak boleh relate, modify. Okay, so number 1 is on curriculum. Case study number 1 on curriculum. Let's go. So one of our faculty, it just so happen memang sangat-sangat related lah, di environment faculty, Faculty of Environmental Science, dan dia buat semua program dia at program level punya thinking. So baguslah, maknanya dekan dia dah work towards that. You have a bachelor program, you kena relate to SDG. You have a master's program, you relate to SDG. You have PhD also got to relate to SDG. Kalau bukan semua bidang, some bidang. So dia punya dia punya criteria of dia punya program semuanya kena global adaptive, inclusivity, universal, reflective ya. So kalau kita dah buat tu reflect, boleh bantu, boleh tambah ke SDG punya benda ya. So memang nampaklah dalam curriculum, dalam course content dia memang nampak so semua tu ya. Dan this is macam policy at that faculty lah ya. Memula datang daripada fakulti, slowly TNCA kami tengah nak tengok macam mana nak include, sebab kita kena jawab dekat if you aware, kami juga kind of champion lah UI Green Matrix, UI University Indonesia Green Matrix yang konon-konon kat Malaysia kami nombor 1 kan. Dan kita kena include topik-topik apa yang kita masuk dalam setiap curriculum. Kita ada 68 program. Daripada 68 program tu kena show khusus apa yang relate to SDG. So now we can show almost everyone, even ethnic, even SKP kenegaraan tu semua ada SDG sebab the way we deliver it can be SDG. It don't have to be content. Yeah? Okay. So that is satu contoh yang I cannot, tak boleh nak relate lebih sangat sebab I didn't have the detail of it, but when Dr. Zakia share with us, we realize semua program dia ada SDG punya element. Yeah. So next. Okay, case number 2 on engineers and society. Yang ni kalau siapa yang engineering boleh relate well lah. Ya. So kalau kita tengok engineer society punya course synopsis dan kita tengok CLO dia, memang sah-sah lah ada environment, socio-economic, sustainability, with sound engineering practice dan sebagainya. Kalau kita nampak itu senang sangat lah nak relate kan. Sebab itulah mudah nak cerita. Ya. So next. So this is Prof Adwati punya kelas. Ya. Dia pick one topic untuk pada tahun 2021 ni, threats to our mangrove. Ya. Mangrove is depleting because kita punya hakisan kepada kita punya ocean tu makin because of climate change, because of logging, because of aquaculture, agriculture and pollution. So threats to our mangrove. That is the problem statement she gives to the students. Yeah. So what we did was, what they have done is engage with mangrove punya community dekat Sijangkang Selangor. They engage with mangrove community. Kemudian dia orang ambil sekolah angkat, propose how IIT modules can help manage the mangrove ecosystem, monitor sebenarnya, monitor on the apa tu perubahan air, perubahan water level dan sebagainya. And at the same time, dia suruh pelajar come up with training modules on awareness on IoT dan juga ekosistem kepada, so setiap group akan ada 5 orang, setiap group akan come up with dia punya own modules dan ajar pelajar-pelajar sekolah tingkatan 4 punya budak pada hari Sabtu. So the more they teach, the more they learn, right? So they conduct online training masa 2021 masih pandemic, dan access STEM punya understanding among Form 4 students. Sebab kita tahu kita susah nak dapat pelajar sekarang sebab student. So we are killing many birds in one stone. Sebab kita susah nak dapat student sekarang, not just us, almost everywhere in the Malaysia. Budak STEM, sebab banyak budak tak nak go into STEM. So hopefully with this kind of, dia nampak the real case, dia nampak the technology, dia nampak maybe dia interested, insyaAllah. So next. Okay, so teaching and learning activities. Kami sewa bas, bawa budak-budak pergi tengok sendiri mangrove tu, tengok, dan kita deploy kita punya IoT punya monitoring system, dan budak-budak pergi ke sana. Ini pada tahun yang dah boleh jalan tu, pada tahun 2022, dan dia orang pergi buat training module dia orang, dan among themselves dia orang ada challenge on the training module, siapa yang buat modul yang paling terbaik, yang Meta is mangrove ecosystem via Internet of Things application, and this challenge, dan dia orang pitch the video and symposium, setiap group kena pitch. So a lot of benda that they learn dan a lot of benda that they expose. Dia orang tak pernah fikir nak kena jaga mangrove. We take mangrove for granted. Alright. So that's how we promote the awareness of sustainability. So next. So kita set up kita punya monitoring system pakai LoRa, long range IoT punya sensor dan sebagainya. Okay. So itu contoh on engineer. That is part of the project yang diorang kena buat, ya. Dan sebenarnya projek ni funded by international body. I don't remember which body. Dan because of that, kita boleh bawa student kita, ya. So that is how you introduce. At the same time kita trickle our research into class activities, ya. So dan student sebenarnya dia akan suka sangat duduk dalam kelas. Kalau dapat berjalan merayap macam ni dia suka, ya, seronok sangat, ya. So dan kita nampak how we can relate to how we can relate that project, ya, that activity to ni social emotional punya impact. Kalau kita nampak tadi ada 3, ya, social emotional, cognitive dan juga behavior. Kita nampak yang ni can relate well to social emotional. At the same time, dia boleh faham, dia boleh mendalami, ya, menghayati dan by looking at the social economic impact of that community. Ya. So Prof Alia ni rajin tulis benda-benda macam ni, so saya kutip dari dia lah, ya. So dan development of training ni memang untuk kognitif lah, ya. Dan kita kata academic competency, cognitive element of the course about develop the training module dan sebagainya. So they teach others to learn. That's how they learn more. Kadang kita tak payah pun ajar benda-benda sangat tu. They can learn by themselves. Empowering of learning to student. Ya. Yeah? Okay. So ini contoh. Dia bagi contoh sensors. Ada orang buat sensors. Ada orang ajar what is ecosystem. Ada they can pick their own topic. And they orang challenge among themselves. Yeah. Okay. So yang itu on one of the course Engineers Society. Number 3 another topic banyak. Kita boleh, yang ni semua orang boleh buat, FYP. Make sure FYP kita ada elemen-elemen tu. Dan FYP ni pun project based juga, datang daripada National Instrument ya, NI. Ya. Yang ni satu, Nature Inspired Advanced Design of Water Purification. Yang ni by Dr. Fazirul. I'm sure you all kenal pun je. Ya. For eco-sustainable and smart harvesting of rain and dripping air conditioner water using IoT again. Ya. So kalau kita tengok, dia nampak the problem tu. Kalau kita tengok dekat mana-mana building pun, air keluar je daripada kita punya aircon. Next, kita keluar daripada kita punya aircon yang kita tak pakai. Kita tak guna air tu. Tengok tu kat yang belah kiri tu, under motivation tu, nampak air tu terbuang je kat bawah tu. So kita nak guna air yang tak berpakai tu, what do we do? Yeah? So they collect that water. So sebenarnya irrigation je lah sebenarnya untuk guna air tu kan boleh it's not that much pun kan, tapi rather than terbuang kat longkang, kita guna untuk tanaman. Dan NI National Instrument dia apa tu? Dia believe in this project. Sebab tu projek ni dapat is 100,000 punya grant, ya. So we have another project juga yang ni almost similar to yang si jangkang tadi, yang mangrove tu, but yang ni monitoring, ini untuk nelayan lah. Dia orang pergi sampai ke Kuala Gola dekat Taiping, remote monitoring of harmful algae bloom by marine toxin. Kalau kita tengok algae bloom everywhere, sebenarnya tu sebenarnya dah toxic to ikan semua tu. So this is again monitoring of that. Guna LoRa juga, ya. This is specifically for food security, ya. Okay, yang tu contoh-contoh lah. Yang ni the detail of it lah. The detail of that project. So then FYP, we can easily think of something along that line. What would help our planet better? How can we help our planet better? Because we have the technology, but how we put it into application. Yeah, dan sebab kita tahu FYP would require some research, right? There's a lot of research in there. Yeah, bukan just assemble, bukan just development, but a lot of research you can include in there. Yeah. Okay, so yang tu 3 contoh yang saya nak share. Yeah. Kalau you on that activity, boleh go into your, cuba tengok je lah activity tu kalau sanggup. Kalau tak sanggup, kita sembang je lah kot hari ni. Yeah. So are you guys into activity? If you really into activity, pergi ambil your course, tunjuk what is your course learning outcomes, and then how can you map your course learning outcome to the most related SDG. Yeah? Atau more than one SDG, up to you. Then identify possible topics, delivery you can craft for your teaching and learning activities. Okay, so yang tu you can do it lah. Kalau Mulyati nak buat dengan group small group can lah, it will be good, right? Tapi kalau online ni macam okay, engkau lah buat. I know that for sure. Yeah, but those are the things that you can promote on how to really put them into thinking. How I can use sebab the European group put us into thinking. Dia ambil kursus yang sangat-sangat tak related. Dia tengok kenegaraan, dia suruh kami buat yang tu. Dia ambil ethnicity, dia suruh kami buat yang tu. Dia kata tak nak kursus teknologi, tak nak. Dia ambil kursus bahasa, dia suruh kami buat yang tu. Dia pick, kami bagi contoh-contoh dan dia pick. Dia kata come back to us in 1 week and show us. Masa tu online lah semua. Otherwise it would be good lah kalau kami boleh buat kat sana, right? So we realize that sebenarnya the delivery tu, how we can include equality. Kan ada SDG equality dalam ethnic. Kemudian kalau yang kenegaraan tu sangatlah boleh, how we can include macam-macam boleh. Ya. So tapi kebanyakannya semua idea tak banyak masa tu, semua orang fikir kalau kita buat gotong royong on SDG bersihkan sungai macam Datuk Seri Zaini Ujang buat pun dah good enough. So dia kata that is delivery, you are teaching kenegaraan, it is about Malaysian study, how you can make Malaysia better. So by cleaning your river, bawa budak-budak pergi jalan, jangan duk bla 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 je. I know like it's ABC punya multiple choice punya soalan, but you can give them project, right? Dia kata some report for them to promote, so that they can promote SDG themselves, yeah, and they can be aware of the requirement. So sebenarnya I kalau kita tak ada buat aktiviti, I can open to question and answer sebenarnya, whatever we can discuss, whatever you want to share, yeah, what you have done. So can we go to discussion or I pass to Mulyati balik? Boleh go next? It is Q&A section lah.
Yeah, alright. So kita nak buat macam mana, Prof? We want to do the activity. We want to just proceed then.
Do we have many?
If I may say, we do have many, Prof. More than 60.
Allah, kalau many macam
participant.
Kalau kita bagi 15 minutes and come back and some of you share. Otherwise kalau because I did not prepare properly, I should have asked for breakout rooms and everything. Kita groupkan awal-awal, right? So that's the thing yang Mulyati akan guna bila dia ajar kepada more. Dia akan guna untuk ajar kepada the whole UTeM. Okay. Yeah. So
alright, so saya rasa kita mungkin boleh bincang. Dr. Hairil atau Khairul Anwar kata pun boleh. Okay. So rakan akademik, can we do the activity? Boleh kita buat activity ni?
Just take your course and think along that line. And you have this PowerPoint. Just letak jepak aja, they can open it and boleh relate kepada mana-mana SDG yang sesuai based on your course learning outcomes. Sometimes probably not based on course learning outcome pun, if you look at the content you can. So can we give them like 20 minutes?
Sure, Prof.
Yeah, and then we come back.
Alright. So rakan akademik, kita akan tak payahlah, maksudnya tak perlu saya breakout kepada breakout session ataupun, okay?
Kita ambil volunteer saja nanti.
So kita bagi 30 minit lah untuk 20 minit. 20 ke 25 minit untuk rakan-rakan buat aktiviti ini where you can map your CLO to the most related SDGs ataupun SDGs. Okay, then identify possible topic delivery that you can craft. So kita make it very simple, Prof.
Yes, very simple. Just ambil your CLO, you know how you want to do it. And then SDG apa, just macam tu saja. Yeah. It shouldn't take more than 15-20 minutes. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Boleh, Prof. Okay.
Alright. So we come back, ya.
Alright, we come back. So nanti Dr. Khairul Anwar boleh share lah. Tengok tadi sibuk menaik tu ting-ting-ting kan.
Assalamualaikum, Prof. Ya.
Salam.
Adalah sikit-sikit actually nak sharing apa je, Prof? Saya punya subjek ataupun kursus yang tengah mengajar. And macam mana saya punya plan nak relatekan tu, nak ikut SDG element dalam subjek lah.
Cuba.
Okey lah, actually saya nak minta pendapat Prof sebenarnya Tapi bolehlah kalau ada pendapat nak bagi improve lebih.
Kita discuss sama lah dengan kawan ramai.
Okay, saya share my screen. Sorry kalau tak berapa clear sangat sebentar. Boleh nampak ke?
Okay, nampak.
So, okay, Prof. Saya actually this course actually saya sekadar Anjuran daripada FTKEE. And then I'm actually have been teaching this subject for the last 2 semester lah. Actually subjek ni khusus ni baru lagi actually di offer. Actually baru habis second cycle lah. So the topic, the subject is called Power System Generation and Transmission. Okay, so basically kalau ikut dalam perancangan dalam LO dia jadi 3 LO sebab di FTK I think dia punya cara fakulti susun LO dia ialah basically LO dia ada 3 LO. I think most of the khusus semua dia buat 3 LO. So the first LO related to cognitive punya element, second LO related to psychomotor, and the third LO is effective lah. Macam tu, that's how the fakulti di FTK decided to structure dia punya LO dia for all the courses. So so basically this subject baru saja saya pun actually dah 2 kali basically dah cycle ni, so mungkin ada beberapa lagi penambahbaikan lah yang diperlukan lah. But as you can see, kalau katakan ikut LO yang pertama, kalau ikutkan Prof, they evaluate the transmission line performance and technical and economic operation of power generation system. Yang kedua ialah more on kalau psychomotor kita ada buat lab lah Prof, simulation lab, because ialah kalau talking about large power system kita tak ada nak buat dalam ni kan, kita ada equipment ni lah, so mostly on simulation punya ni lah, on power system. Dan ketiga is basically on the effective domain, is basically the punya LO is to discuss and demonstrate understanding on the power system practice, issues, challenges, ethics and cost regulation and standards lah on the power system. Macam tu. So kalau ikut dia dua-dua ni, dia yang pertama di map to LO2, so knowledge, yang keempat is for the lab, and the tiga is more on the, kalau ikut asalnya on the engineering and society kan, awareness of society, health and lah, cultural issues and that. So basically because ini saja baru lagi actually, saya berapa saja for the second semester. So I think saya cuba masukkan lah, inculcate this what they call that SDG 7. Actually part of my lecture pun mula-mula tu saya masukkan the first kali is SDG lah kan.
Dah boleh masuk dah kan, on the content pun dah boleh kan.
On the content pun kalau ikutkan saya letak dekat macam first few content tu saya letakkan what they call macam dekat sini kot, saya rasa few slide tu on the SDG 7 lah, dah ada lah kat sini lah letakkan. Because kalau ikutkan power system ni dia more on energy and power system, so SDG 7 lah yang saya rasa yang tepat, memang memang related to this lah.
So boleh saya tanya, this format already embedded at the faculty macam ni atau you modify it?
Tak, ini saya cuma stress, saya cuma content je.
So, alright.
Actually saya letak je macam ni dulu, because saya dah nak letak. Tak lah, ini just content dulu. Saya pun jadi format ni LO dia je, LO description, PLO dengan saja. Taksonomi saja. Tapi yang ni saya just contoh-contoh je, sebenarnya saya just nak letak macam mana saya nak design for next cycle, which is next year nanti.
So senang sangat kan kalau kita nak buat kan? Kalau kita nak buat kan, senang sangat kalau kita nak buat, especially macam kursus-kursus macam ni lah, tapi ada kursus yang sangat susah, a bit susah.
Betul. Tapi itulah saya pun berpuas kalau kita pergi kat website SDG tu, saya nak relatekan benda ni, saya tengok kat dia punya target and indicator lah. So target and indicator ni ada macam berapa target ni, so for target boleh dapat some idea lah, maksudnya macam
apa kita dapat.
Macam bila mention ada energy efficiency, because dalam topik ni pun ada mention, ada juga calculation on energy, power station, power generation efficiency. So jadi satulah. So there's that. Macam kalau katakan ada topik macam analytical analysis on energy efficiency, generation efficiency, is that address kat SDG, Prof? Kalau macam tu.
Yes, because you are looking at affordable and clean energy.
Yeah.
Kalau effective, it is cleaner, hopefully. Right?
Kalau
effective transmission is cleaner, you tak wastage dan sebagainya, and reducing carbon footprint dan sebagainya. So it's easily relatable lah your program ni, your kursus ni. My worry kalau khusus yang susah nak relate tu. Yang tu yang kita.
Oh,
Macam
okay.
engineering, I'm sure boleh lah kona aku sana, kona aku sini ada je boleh buat. Kalau non-engineering tu yang kesian sikit.
Oh, okay.
Tapi they sebenarnya they are broader actually. They can include easily. Ada siapa-siapa nak bagi komen, saya nampak macam okay je ni. Easily boleh masuk, easily boleh embed.
Tapi yang saya punya concern tu macam dekat LO3 ni, because saya so far saya bagi saya student buat topik on presentation
Sebab
lah.
discuss A2 mungkin you are into PO PO 6 ya, bukan PO 10. Kalau engineering PO 10 lah communication kan.
Ya. So itulah kalau presentation is it okay bro macam bagi student kita bagi dia punya how kita nak access.
So they can present in writing, they can present verbally.
Verbally, yes. I'm talking about present verbally in a group. They make some videos.
You include what rubric you are looking at kan, based on apa yang dia, you nak renewable energy, you nak dia punya solution macam tu kan. I did the same thing for my circuit class.
Okay.
Almost.
Oh, okay.
Ada siapa-siapa nak komen ke?
Ada siapa nak bagi pendapat ke?
Saya is good sharing aja ni. It's good sebab kita boleh nampak kalau apa tu, sebelum je kita memang ikut konten saja semata-mata kan. So now we can easily relate it to that. Okay, ada sesiapa lagi nak share?
Terima kasih Prof. Oleh feedback. Terima kasih.
Thank you Khairul. Thank you for sharing.
Ada buku yang berapa satu.
Okay, terima kasih Dr. Khairul.
Ini macam
Ada siapa lagi yang nak share? Mungkin dari fakulti lain ke ataupun rakan-rakan lain? Ada tak? Mungkin ada persoalan ke yang nak ditanya? Sebab tadi yang seperti yang kita maklum yang Dr. Khairul ada beritahu, ini lebih kepada pasca Prof kata. Pasca siswazah kan.
Oh, khusus dia. Okay. Master by course lah ya?
So ada,
kalau
Dr. Khairul ada.
Topik tu relate, senang sikit lah. Dia macam direct aje lah mapping dia kan. Okay, kalau while waiting for others to share, mungkin saya share subsequent to what Khairul share. Boleh Fiza share apa yang saya hantar tadi? Fiza? Saya dah hantar. Okay. So yang ni saya punya assignment kepada pelajar. Walaupun this is undergraduate first year punya student. First year student yang kita dah start teaching them SDGs. So just so happen SDG 7 juga Khairul. Bukan tiru kau ada topik power dalam yang kita kena introduce power calculation dan sebagainya. So sebenarnya saya tak ajar pun that topik, saya suruh dia orang belajar sendiri. So maknanya bila dia tengok, saya minta dia orang tengok bill. This is really sangat relatable lah sebenarnya. Dia balik rumah, dia pinjam bapak dia punya bill tu, kemudian dia try measure based on dia punya setup dekat rumah dia. So apa yang mau guna power lebih banyak. So kemudian based on dia punya analysis tu, dia kata apa yang dia boleh buat. So dan walaupun yang ni dia punya mapping kepada SDG 7, tapi dia punya solution can be to many SDG. So saya kata rubrik dia orang nanti saya tunjuk, the more SDG punya solution yang you can relate, you got more marks. So benda-benda macam tu. So sebenarnya kita tak sangka yang dia orang they have this thinking better than we do. Sebenarnya kita bagi intro je. Dan I'm surprised because they are year 1 and they are really good. So I can share this one. You can just pick it up. Siapa yang ajar first year circuit theory. I'm teaching circuit theory actually. So you can easily relate. Contoh lah.
Macam sorry to interrupt Prof. Kalau katakan saya instead of macam ni, saya macam main subjek, saya minta dia access to TMB punya ada grid punya sistem punya website.
Because you are more into power system kan.
Dia ada publish data on
betul, ambil data dia.
Data dia very accurate. Memang dia daily punya ni, dia ada mixed energy solar, mixed energy of renewable energy ni. So saya minta dia analyze data.
Tengok macam mana kat Malaysia ni solar masih jauh merata lagi. Kita tak sanggup nak invest.
Dekat GSO, I think memang dia open to all untuk access. real
Okay.
time punya energy mix
That
kan.
would be good. That's good information. I can make use of that juga later on.
Tapi this one pun okay juga Prof. Boleh juga saya jadikan. Tapi
Ya,
this
ya.
one
Sebab
on
tu saya share je. Saya bagi
development.
terus ni. Saya bagi dekat Hafiza tadi. Boleh share, ambil terus. Boleh je lah. Bega-begakan, you know. Alhamdulillah.
Boleh share boleh tak Prof dokumen ni?
Saya bagi dekat Hafiza.
Boleh.
Dekat
Okay.
Hafiza.
Terima kasih banyak-banyak. Maybe
PowerPoint hari ni ada kat Hafiza. Yang ni pun ada kat Hafiza. Saya
mungkin
dah
boleh
bagi.
modifykan untuk subjek lain juga.
Ya.
Terima kasih.
Ni je lah kita boleh share-share kan. Untuk kita punya amal
Alhamdulillah.
jariah.
Banyak
Okay.
ni coba. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Siapa nak share lagi? Saya nampak tadi saya kenal nama Radin Zaid. Are you still there?
Assalamualaikum Prof. Ada Prof.
Bukan salah. I remember kecil-kecil dulu arwah ayah selalu berhenti kat rumah aunty. Arwah Radin selalu bawa anak dia jalan petang-petang berhenti rumah kami. Sembang-sembang. InsyaAllah long time ago.
Okay, Prof. Okay Prof. Ada sikit Prof saya ada buat tadi untuk mungkin
Okay.
untuk share tapi tak detail sangat lah.
Alright. Okay. Just nak boleh dapat feedback dengan kawan and everybody got ideas juga.
Okay Prof. Okay, okay boleh nampak yang ni Prof. Okay,
Tengok
ini
title dia langsung tak kena mengena. Ergonomic in design.
yang ni
Ergonomic
ini
design
subjek yang
and
saya
do,
akan
kan?
ajar sem akan datang ni. Minta maaf so suara saya lari sikit baru nak baik demam. Jadi ada 3 learning outcomes. Subjeknya subjek ergonomic design untuk pelajar tahun 4 untuk Fakulti Manufacturing Engineering. Ada 3 learning outcome dan saya cuba untuk kaitkan dengan 2 SDG lah. Ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. Dan juga promote sustain, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment and decent work for all. So yang ni saya rasa mungkin akan matchkan dengan CLO2 untuk SDG 3 dan SDG 8 ni mungkin akan mapkan dengan CLO3 lah, either one. Dan dari segi aktiviti tu pelajar dia mungkin bakal bagi assignment in terms of macam mana design either product, consumer product ataupun workplace punya product tools dekat
I've considered all those, right?
yang boleh improve the workplace punya healthy life lah rather than having injuries, workplace injuries.
Okay.
And also macam mana the design itself can relate to the productive productive punya environment lah for the workers. So to improve worker performance and work performance. So something like that lah. So they maybe have to relate with those.
Okay. So that's good enough, right? Satu, memang you punya ergonomic ni memang specifically untuk application dia kepada pada society lah kan, pada that community yang perlukan tu. Dan subsequent to that dia boleh promote economic growth juga kalau dia boleh jual dan sebagainya kan. So you can easily relate yang ni. Dan sebenarnya kalau title macam ni dia a bit broad, banyak you boleh relate sebenarnya. Ya. Tapi try not to be too ambitious. Kita start dengan 1 or 2 dulu, that's good enough, right? As long as kita bagi awareness kepada pelajar. So whatever they design, they have to relate. Otherwise, as a passing remark pun sebenarnya it helps them to understand it better. Yeah, thank you, Radin, for sharing with us.
Thank you so much, Prof.
Senang je nampak kan? Kalau kita tak buat, kita tak ingat. Better kita learn by doing. Teknologi punya orang lah. Anyway, so siapa lagi nak share target apa tu? Let me see the chat. Siapa yang tanya tadi? Oh, saya tak tengok pun chat ni. Estimate target with the new PO will be enforced. Okay, target untuk PO kalau engineering lah ya. Kalau teknologi dah enforce kan sekarang? Ke belum juga? Teknologi pun ada keluar baru tau, e-tech. Tapi kalau yang EAC, dia janji hari tu 22 November. Tak lepas. Tak. So kononnya March. Sebenarnya dah siap dah, cuma nak go through the apa tu, endorsement tu. Tak ada apa dah, kami tak kena buat apa dah. Sebenarnya dah clear, sebab tu saya share, walaupun saya kata sebenarnya saya tak boleh share, masih embargo tapi itulah dia, sharing tak sharing pun itulah dia yang kita kena buat. So, dan saya tak nampak macam kita susah nak map, senang sangat sebab kita drop satu tapi semuanya everywhere interrelated dekat 2, 3 dan 6 tadi. So maknanya kita tak perlu ubah kita punya curriculum pun, basically we just remap saja, that's it. So don't worry so much about this new EAC punya standard tu. Okay, so insyaAllah soon. Kami pun dah malu dah. Sebagai AD kami pun dah malu. Sebab director pun sibuk macam-macam benda dengan reviewers datang, dengan Washington Accord datang, sebab this year is reviewer akan review sama ada kita masih kekal dalam Washington Accord or not. So insyaAllah. Okay, ada soalan lain? Saya pass balik ke Dr. Mulyati lah.
Okay, terima kasih Prof. Prof, saya ada soalan juga Prof. Tadi Prof kata waktu Prof ke yang training tu, pihak yang trainers tu dia kata ada bagi yang soalan yang not related to engineering ataupun technical kan. Contohnya in terms of languages, in terms of ethics tu. So macam mana kita nak deal dengan ni semua? Especially kita ambil yang language lah, language per se.
Kalau language dia kata some of the project ke assignment tu, dia orang discuss pasal yang tadi tu, macam Dr. Khairil Anwar bagi discussion on SDG 7 lah basically yang Anwar punya tu. Tapi dia macam-macam boleh. Dia kata language lagi senang. Tapi kalau macam kenegaraan tu pun lagi senang, macam-macam boleh relate. Sebab semua dia dah jadi humanities punya title. Kan? Mohon maaf dari KPT ni kejap
Okay. Alright, so itu daripada language lah Prof. So saya ingatkan mungkin ada yang certain SDG yang kita kena attempt. Contohnya macam kalau saya lihat ada SDG 4 tadi tu, yang quality education dan sebagainya. Okay, alright. So ada sesiapa lagi tak rakan-rakan yang ada nak buat perkongsian ataupun soalan kepada Prof? Okay. Saya rasa Prof Nur ada.
Ada. Okay.
Alright. So yang rakan-rakan yang lain? Ada apa-apa persoalan? Mungkin dari segi daripada fakulti, teknologi, computer science.
UTeM tak banyak sangat humanity, social science kan? Pada teknologi.
Dia subjek survey saja Prof.
Ya.
So our forte dekat sini memang more to technical, engineering kan. So saya nampak tadi perkongsian daripada Dr. Radin dan juga Dr. Khairul banyak membantu lah.
Alhamdulillah.
Jadi mungkin rakan-rakan yang lain juga boleh lihat mungkin dan boleh jadikan orang kata
So it's good lah. I think you're the first university yang start looking into SDG specifically. Kami pun macam masih piecemeal based on interest.
Yalah. So UPM dah memang embark on this Prof
Kami kena report sebab kami konon-konon yang first dalam metric tu kan. So macam bila ada satu line aja, macam yang Dr. Khairil tunjuk tadi satu line title on renewable energy ke apa, kita anggap yang tu sebagai part of curriculum. Sebenarnya untuk kita report kepada green metric tu. Kita dah start lama benda tu tapi dia tak menyeluruh. Macam kita try to massage the data more than really doing it.
Itulah saya menjangkakan tak lama lagi pun UTeM akan buat benda yang sama ni rasanya.
Slowly. Sebenarnya hari tu sebelum government berubah, KPT ada ensure semua universiti ada SDG punya unit. So kami because of my son, because of my son kami ada SDG unit dekat corporate kami. Tapi dan semua 88 universiti yang konsortium tadi memang dah ada SDG unit. Kita panggil Sustainability Office. Tapi KPT konon-konon nak bagi ensure semua di Malaysia as long as it is public kena ada Sustainability Office. Macam Sunway very terkenal kan because of the Sustainability Office, dia panggil orang luar yang hebat-hebat semua on the sustainability issues semua tu. So I think tiba-tiba tukar government, kami pun tak tahu dah ke mana dah unit tu dekat KPT. Banyak kali tukar government. Projek kami 3 kali tukar government, macam-macam cerita.
Yelah. Betul lah Prof kan. Bila government tukar macam ni lah
Betul,
jadinya
kita
kan.
pun governance pun tukar. Government tukar, governance kita tukar. InsyaAllah. Doa yang terbaik je lah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so rakan-rakan akademik lain ada apa-apa soalan? Kita masih ada lagi 7 minit bersama Prof Nur. Okay, kita gunakanlah masa yang ada ni. Okay, tak ada dah?
Tak ada, saya nak cakap thank you for sharing ya Radin dengan Khairul ya. Dan Mulyati lah. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having trust in me that I know this matter which I don't really. Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so before we end, saya mohon rakan-rakan untuk meriahkan lagi majlis. Mungkin kita boleh on camera sebentar untuk kita snap gambar as our momentum ke. Alright, so here we are.
Cuti
Tengok
pun
Prof,
datang.
inilah rakan-rakan akademik UTeM semua malu-malu Prof.
Ya ke?
Nak cakap apa, nak cakap dah marking, rasanya dah siap marking dah ni. Semua dah
Siap.
siap, dah markah.
Habis semua orang.
Everything is done ni. Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Khairi is here. Dr. Khairi, anything to add? Your concern?
Sorry, thank you Prof for having with us these 2 hours ni.
Alhamdulillah.
Masya Allah kita cuba buat peringkat universiti actually.
InsyaAllah.
Prof.
Betul.
Okay,
Slowly. So siapa ambil gambar ni?
Okay, so Isha boleh come.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, senyum. Okay, one more.
Tak ada freestyle
Okay,
ke?
ready?
Isha?
1,
Saya
2,
dah
3,
freestyle dah.
senyum. Okay, next slide. Sekejap. Okay, ready? Senyum. Okay, Prof. Thank you.
Thank you semua. Thank you for
Alright,
having me.
so thank you so much Prof on behalf
kasih, Prof.
of Universiti Teknikal Malaysia Melaka. Kami mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada Prof Nur kerana sudi berkongsi pengalaman beliau dan juga tentang tajuk SDG ni. Saya mengharapkan rakan-rakan daripada UTeM, akademik UTeM, especially daripada bahagian bidang teknikal dan engineering dan juga tidak saya lupakan social science, mendapat manfaat untuk event pada hari ini. So terima kasih banyak Prof Nur, thank you so much. We owe you. InsyaAllah kita akan jumpa.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Bye.
Bye.